So today I am officially telling, well, I'm putting out the vlog that I did yesterday, and letting everyone know that I am having a baby. So we're just gonna take a picture now that's gonna go in my weekly email. So this, I did my hair and everything. Made an effort. What do you think it is? Do you think it's a girl or a boy? I don't know. We're not finding out. So feel free to guess in the comments. Calendars.
I'm dressed for success.
There's a little photo spot corner. Getting a light so that I can maybe look a little better. Benny's observing. Great.
No, don't lie down.
Oh. Okay, here it is. What have you been doing today for FEA?
We've been to the warehouse where we're storing all the boxes and stuff.
It's me vlogging for Carrie because she isn't here. We are at the storage. Woohoo! It's called Armadillo Storage, but there are other storage facilities available. Entry granted.
Yes. Oh. Oh, it's pretty in the sun.
They do, don't they?
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay.
you'll come round tomorrow then and we'll film the thing.
Okay, bye.
Bye, I've got to get on this call because I'm late. Back-to-back calls and I'm late for this one, so I better get on with it. We are now off to take the puppy boy for a walk. A nice walk with the husband after a busy day. Callum's been busy converting our loft today. You've been powering it out, haven't you?
Yes.
Great. And I have had calls and I'm getting back into the flow of work, which is good. I'm excited for everything. And it was really cool as well because I told everyone, I didn't tell you this, but I told everyone on Instagram that we're having a baby.
We're having a baby?
Yeah, we are.
Since when?
Since January. And yeah, the comments are so sweet. So that's been really nice to see. I'm like, it's kind of crazy to put it out there after all this time. But good at the same time because now I can actually talk about it, which is good. Oh, good morning, everyone. I just listened to a really good podcast. So Reid Hoffman has a podcast series called Masters of Scale. It's such a good podcast series. And yesterday I listened to the one with Mark Zuckerberg, and today I listened to the one with Sheryl Sandberg, and it's just so interesting. It makes you think so much bigger. So if you have never listened to that podcast, I highly recommend checking it out because it's gonna get you thinking bigger, that's for sure. Anyway, so today I've got a live session later, and then Jackie's coming over any minute, and then just got like, so my priorities over the next 3 months, last trimester, are we've got a launch going to be coming up in September, so I need to prepare for the launch. We are also working on our evergreen, and then the final thing, but most important thing, is we're completely upgrading membership, and we've done a complete overhaul on a design development, and we've got loads of ideas, and I'm so excited about it. And to me this is like the most exciting thing, because I want to just make people happy who are members. But I was listening to this was actually a podcast, Tim Ferriss's podcast. So Tim Ferriss had an episode of Reid Hoffman's podcast on his podcast, and in that episode it was really interesting because Reid was interviewing the founder of Airbnb, and they were saying about they went through this mental exercise of thinking about what would a 5-star Airbnb experience look like, and they were like, well, you'd show up, the host would be there, they'd greet you, they'd let you in, they'd take you to where you were staying, and it would be great. And they're like, well, what would a 6-star experience look like? What would a 7-star experience look like? And then I think a 10-star experience was that you were met at the airport with like crowds cheering you, and I don't know, something about the Beatles. And then I think an 11-star experience was, I don't know, something to do with Elon Musk or going to Mars or something. So something totally ridiculous. But they were saying that they basically just went all out thinking about like what these experiences would be like and look like, and then worked backwards from that to create the best experience. And I was like, that is genius, because I've always strived to create the most incredible experience with everything that I've created, but I never actually stopped to think like, well, what would a 7-star members club experience look like? And so it was really good listening to that podcast and thinking about that. And so then over the next few months, I really want to kind of like hone in on that. So for all of you out there, do the same thing, like do that as a mental exercise and take like an hour to think like, what does a 4-star experience look like? What does a 5-star experience look like? What is, you know, and go on and just see what you could create that's gonna, your audience, your members, not your members, your customers are gonna absolutely love. So I'm really excited to focus in on that more. And I think the last priority is really just team, organizational structure and that kind of thing, which is probably the most critical in a way for me, with being able to take time off in October when the baby comes. So yeah, I am I'm excited. And on a really exciting note, yesterday was our biggest ever evergreen sales, to be used graphically, but it was our biggest ever evergreen sales day, which is amazing. We had 19 new members join the members club, which is really cool. So yes, exciting and busy day all around. I think Jackie might be here, but he's barking. Let's go find out. James has just come over we're going to do some filming. What are we filming?
Just some B-roll footage.
Of
B-roll.
the planner.
Of the planner. Pretty inside box, and it also doubles as a goal box. Wait, I had that upside down. So you keep it as your goal box, so you don't throw it away. You don't throw away your perfectly planned 2019. You keep it and you put your 2019 goals in there. And it trusts whatever you put in this box will become your reality. That's the plan. Here it is.
Yes, it's not for drinking.
Oh right, why, what is it?
It's a set piece.
Why can't, what, okay.
Well, first of all, I didn't do hot enough water, I just poured it from the kettle and big.
What, you should have made at least the tea you could have. 2019 manifesto.
What was it?
And then you can do like a big review of the year, and you can also then review and plan we're changing this actually, so this will be in colour.
Yeah.
You can put your 2019 goals. There's also like a big overview, so you can like kind of like get a bird's eye view of the entire year. And then bring it on, January! And then every month you can make a plan. You've got like an overview, and then you've got a week planner, day planner, and then at the end of each month you can also do a review. So you do your review and you can like keep track of your stats and ready for your February. And then at the end as well, there's a big review for the year. But it's pretty cool actually, because then you can keep track of like social media stuff. So like, you know, you might be like, oh, I've not really grown much. But actually you have, but you've just not been tracking it. So that's the aim and the plan with it all. And that's what I wanted, was to have a place where I could track stuff. And we've made significant improvements on it from last year. We took the feedback we got and we changed it. So we made it so the cover's completely different, so you can change you can write on both sides easily, because this is last year's. So this is my battered one from last year, well this year, sorry, but obviously it's different. Good. That's obviously bigger, but you can't, it's hard to write on the pages because you can't fold it back over on itself. Anyway, those are the improvements.
Don't get so close.
James has been a bit stressed because of the Carrie Co stuff, haven't you, James?
Yeah, just trying to get all the website stuff ready and some of the stuff was working and now it isn't.
James is working his magic. Shoved everything in the sink, his makeup. Shoved everything over there. Kenny's investigating.
Everything has been shoved.
With the chair. Getting set up for my live sesh. Testing out the lighting. It's alright. Natural.
Yeah, you take those contacts and set. Yeah, so you have. Yeah,
It's fine for lighting.
Well, I think